This morning, we are taking a closer look at a homeless services provider that's been operating in Portland for nearly 3 years.
Fox 12 investigates the progress of Urban Alchemy, a California-based nonprofit tasked with operating several outdoor shelter sites, as well as a day center in Portland.
Investigative reporter Adrian Thomas joins us now with more. Adrian?
Well, Kim, Shauna, we've been following Urban Alchemy over the years as they've built up their presence in Portland. They're contracted with millions of dollars of city dollars to operate shelters overseen by the city of Portland and ultimately move those experiencing homelessness into housing. We sat down with their Portland director and also followed their outreach team around the city. Most of those staff are formerly incarcerated or experienced homelessness themselves.
I'm Melanie.
I'm Jay.
Jay, nice to meet you.
I'm Bree.
Bree, nice to meet you.
Rain or shine, Urban Alchemy's leading outreach with valued engagement, or LOVE team, is often the first point of contact for getting people experiencing homelessness connected with services. We caught up with Jeffers Dickey, who oversees all of Urban Alchemy's operations in Portland.
And so we're able to engage where others might not be able to, where others might not be able to make that connection. We're able to get inroads into helping them understand their predicament and maybe giving them options that they can move in a positive direction.
A spokesperson for Urban Alchemy says just in 2025, Urban Alchemy's outreach workers engaged with people experiencing homelessness or connected people to social services several thousand times and helped connect people to shelter nearly 200 times. However, only outreach workers with the city of Portland make direct referrals into Urban Alchemy sites based on availability. Staff say the process starts by calling 311 in Portland to be connected to a city outreach worker.
We'll get you on the list for a city outreach worker, and then even if you don't have a phone, we can use our personal phone number, and when the city gets to you on that list, they'll reach out to us, and then we'll come out here and find you.
That'd be amazing.
Like, that's the break that we need, really, because we were getting kind of discouraged about the whole thing. We've tried everything.
While it can take multiple weeks to be referred into a city-funded Urban Alchemy shelter, staff on the LOVE team say those experiencing homelessness should call 311 weekly to check on their case status. And staff on the LOVE team consistently keep tabs on whoever they've connected with on the streets.
We're going to work to try to get you guys in there as a couple, and then you guys can work on whatever you need to. If it's a addiction problem, if it's a mental health problem, or whatever.
Reflecting on Urban Alchemy's nearly 3-year presence in Portland, Jeffers Dickey says the organization's outreach and services are having an impact, but he would like to see more public funds available to move people out of shelter and into housing.
The biggest success, I think, is we're actually making a difference at the street level and in our interim housing sites. We're at about a 30%, roughly a 30% move-out rate into permanent housing. Which is phenomenal.
Another major issue Urban Alchemy confronts is the fentanyl epidemic and other drugs on Portland streets.
So we are a low-barrier shelter. A lot of our residents are addicted to drugs. What we do is we have conversations with them and kind of like try to encourage them to get sober. We fence off a certain amount of pods, and then folks that identify that they're in recovery. If we excluded someone for drug addiction, you wouldn't have it, a large, vast population would be excluded from services.
In Urban Alchemy's ongoing work confronting the homeless crisis across the West, some problems have come up. The organization has faced legal issues in other cities where it has contracts. And recently, a resident died in a living pod fire at Urban Alchemy's North Portland Road site.
What would you say to folks who either still have questions about Urban Alchemy or they're skeptical of just the model?
We're pretty successful at what we're doing. We're effective. We have a proven track record, and we are in 6 states and 9 cities at the moment. We are a proven company. There's always going to be the negative. There's always going to be a bad apple, but we address those issues immediately.
Okay, so very interesting look at this. After 3 years, do we know how many people they've been able to place into housing?
Yeah, according to a spokesperson for the group, they've placed just over 500 people into permanent housing since they came to Portland 3 years ago. But the latest estimates from Multnomah County show about 18,000 people are experiencing homelessness right now, about half of which are unsheltered. So the demand is extremely high. And it's just such a arduous process for each case, for each person. Everyone has different needs. So they're doing some good work, but clearly the demand across all services, whether it's city or county funded, still remains very high.
Yeah, I know you've been following them since the beginning, since
Yeah.
they came to Portland. So thanks for that update. It's good to see what
Thanks,
they're doing.
Adrian.
Thank you.